Well, welcome back everybody and to another video, and yeah, it's been pretty awkward, I have to admit. I mean, what do I have to say? Well, I've got a lot of things to say. It would have really paid off to write a script of some kind, but I'm just gonna go rapid fire for this video. I don't want this to take too long. So, this is all about exactly what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks before I properly knuckle down and start my debut, I guess. God, that sounds so cringy. Fuck. But essentially, I'm going to be taking content creation a lot more seriously, right? I did kind of try to do that to a point, and it didn't really work because I found that the main problem was that I couldn't work very well because the stuff that I was creating wasn't very good and I wasn't happy with it. So I'm making a serious number of changes to my channel and the other ones that I own. So the main bulk of my content is going to be situated on 3 channels. We've got this one, Dario Studios, and we've got Derry Gacha, which is going to be covering gacha games, you know, the anime gambling ones. And then we've also got another one which is going to be associated with game replays, and that's also going to be for casting. All the links will be in the description as well. But number one, which is going to be the most important thing, the change that I'm going to be making for these channels is going to be adding a schedule. And I know that I said that I was going to do this, but I need to do this because again, this is very, very like a massive, this is a massive pin in what I said before about it being so disorganized and, you know, just all over the place, is that I did not have a schedule. I didn't know when I was going to come up onto live streaming and just, you know, do the content, because I find it, when I make content on Twitch, I can then take it and make it into videos and shorts, but I never actually found what kind of how regularly basically I wanted to appear on streaming wise. So now I'm going to be making one of them. How cool. I'm going to be hopefully doing something like 5 days a week streaming, but because this is going to be spread across 3 channels, it's going to be 2 and 1. This one is going to be a 2. The casting one is going to be a 1. But essentially, with that streaming setup, I'm also going to be uploading a video a week on the casting channel, and then a video every other day on both my gacha channel and this channel as well. So that's covered. You'll be, oh, by the way, you'll be seeing that schedule in the next week because I've almost finished making that, and that's going to lead me into my next point. You're going to be obviously seeing that in a pinned comment or stuff, or in this video or whatever. I can't really decide yet, but you'll see it. The next point is that I'm redoing a lot of the assets that I currently have, so the visual, the audio, whatever, because again, they're not that great. They are pretty rudimentary at least, at most actually, and I need to buff them up, make them look a lot shinier, because I just don't like having them there anymore. It doesn't represent me anymore. I've learned a lot more since making them. So for example, I've been making new audio tracks. I mean, for example, like the music that you've been listening to in these videos of mine, apart from the ones that I have credited, which has been only a single time so far, I have been making them. All the tracks that you've been hearing, I've made them myself, and now it's come to the point where they just don't, you know, suffice anymore. They don't actually bring out the best in the video, so I'm going to have to change them up or like buff them out quite a bit. I'm both doing new content and remixing older tracks as well. But I will also be introducing some new visual elements as well, and practicing animation so that I can tell a more narrative video instead of it just being cut and dry. This is what you have, you know, like for example, my previous videos with me showing tanks on War Thunder. That was pretty terrible. It was very boring, so I don't want that to happen again. But that'll be across every channel, right? But there is that. Quite looking forward to that. You'll hopefully be seeing some those new songs very quickly, or at least very soon, at least in the next week. But the third point is that the kind of content that I'm going to be releasing onto the channels is going to be a little bit different. Like I've always said, I wanted to cover more than just War Thunder. I'm not getting what I want out of War Thunder anymore. I've played so much of it. I need something different. I need to broaden my horizons. So basically, you may or may have seen, I've done streams on my channel, on this channel specifically, on different games like Lethal Company or Instant Farmer or some shit. But that's my attempt at trying to do that, and I felt that like I've had a lot of fun. I've done a couple more speed runs, one on Lethal Company, one on War Thunder. It's been pretty good, and so I'm going to lead into my first point. Or to like be tangentially related to my first point. With the schedule, you're going to see when I'm going to be streaming for what channel and what I'm going to be doing on that stream, on that video, and hopefully you'll have a good timeline of what kind of content I'm going to be posting as well. But yes, I'm going to be increasing the amount of games that I cover because I have like 650 games on my Steam account alone, and it's getting insane. And I need to actually make some content out of them. That was the whole point of me getting so many games, right? But yeah, those are the three main points about this. I had to take a massive break from this because I having to try and make content regularly with what I had, it just wasn't doing me any good. So I'm making some new stuff, and hopefully this should mean all the content is going to be much better, and you're guys are going to be more you're going to be more entertained. You're going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy making it, considering I still love playing games, but I want it to just be more than playing games, you know. So that's all I have to say for this video. Again, not very too long. I just wanted to, you know, talk about the bare minimum that I'm going to be doing, and it's almost ready. Again, I've even redone the font, by the way. The font that you've been seeing in the thumbnails, not very readable, is it? I've been doing that, so now I've got something that is more akin to like a paragraph bodies, so I don't have this like really fancy font that is barely legible for everybody being used, so that's cool. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Loads of changes happening. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully, when it does come about, that I'm going to finally start properly streaming and making this into a business, because, you know, I have to get money somehow, you know. This is going to be really cool. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you have a good day. Hopefully you're going to look forward to it, whatever I'm going to make. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, lads.